there, thanks for joining me today. Today's card has been inspired by one of Cole's sleepers here that I got from my friend Heather. So it's going to be on my Cole's Closet blog post for today. So this is a little sleeper, and I'm going to use the new Fox and Friends stamp set that's available January 4th to make this card. So first I have a piece of Taken with Teal. I'm a lazy stamper, so you can see that there's a punch out here, and that's because I wanted a punched piece of Taken with Teal for another part of the card, and you're not going to see this, so I just punch it out of the layer. And on top of that, I'm going to layer a piece of Whisper White cardstock, so it hides the fact that I punched anything. And now I have, and this is where the inspiration has come from besides the color, I made my own background paper. Now I didn't have any little fish stamps, so I just decided to stamp the whale in somewhat of a pattern here using the Taken with Teal ink. And then I used this little floral print from Hello Again stamp set. I stamped it using Versamark. And then I used Whisper White or Winter White, sorry, embossing powder on top to get that embossed look. And I heat embossed it, which I'll show you in another video sometime on how to do heat embossing. And now I'm going to take a piece of pumpkin pie striped grosgrain ribbon, and I'm just going to lay that along the bottom. So really I'm covering up most of the work I've done. Now I've run a line of snail behind the ribbon just so it helps hold it in place. For how I'm going to tie my ribbon together. So I'm just going to twist my ends that you can see there, and now I've got one of the sherbet ribbon, or sorry, buttons, the pumpkin pie, and a piece of linen thread, and I'm just going to feed that underneath the ribbons here, and I'll cross these back over. This is where I need like 17 fingers and my tongue sticking out, and I'll just push the linen thread through. And now I'm going to tie that in a knot. So I'm using the button to hold the ribbon here in place, and I want to make sure it's a nice tight knot. Pull my ribbon ends tight, and I'll knot that all the way up. There we go, and of course I'll trim my ends off to get that for my card. But it's just kind of a cute way that you can use some of this thick ribbon without getting a really big knot. And if you want to, you can always use a glue dot to help hold that in place. Now I have a 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and I'm using dimensionals. Now do I want that? I think I'm going to put it above it. And I'm going to use a little glue dot to hold that down. So I've got my 1 3/4 inch circle punch, my 1 3/8 in Taken with Teal, and again all these products are Stampin' Up. And then I have my whale stamped and Taken with Teal on the Whisper White. And now I'm going to put this onto my card front, and I won't bore you with those details. And I'll do a little bit of paper piercing top and bottom. I'll just put my ribbon down and I'll be right back to show you this. Okay, so here's the finished card, and you can see I just added a little thank you banner here along the bottom. And then I used my matte pack and paper piercer to do some faux stitching with the white gel pen along the bottom. Hope you like it. See you again soon.